So today I thought I'd have a look at this Pentax Espio Mini, which is a camera that I've had for a very long time actually. You can tell by the name it's quite small. Off, on. It's a tiny little camera, isn't it? It is. I used to use this camera alongside the film cameras I had back in the 90s, I believe it was. So I thought I'd have a look at some of the photographs that I've taken with this camera. I'm not going to go into great detail about how this little camera works here. It's fairly simple. Lens, shutter button, press the button, take a picture, job done. So that's really all I need to know. You can turn the flash on and off by pressing the button at the top, but apart from that, there's also a panorama setting, which basically masks off the image. You can see it happen there. There you go. Panorama, not panorama, panorama, not panorama. And that's the sound it makes when you load film with it. It's malfunctioning right now, and it does that even when there's film halfway through it. So you lose, half a dozen frames. And the last film I put through it, I think I got 11 photographs out of it. So, put that aside, let's have a look at some photographs that I took with this camera back in 1996. Right then, let's have a look at this photograph. This is in the bar again. Most of these photographs in the bar, disco. That's this. So for this one, I had a camera strapped to my forehead, and I was taking pictures that way. That's Simon in his costume. A friend of mine, what's her name? Ooh, Trisha, and another. I like the way these pictures came out because for most of them, not including this one, I had the camera using a slow shutter speed with flash. So a lot of them, there's a lot of movement with the picture. The daylight pictures came out exactly as you'd expect. Nice bright light. Cameras do pretty well with that kind of light. A bunch of Klingons and Psycho with a cigarette, because back in those days you could smoke indoors in public buildings. And there's Christian, Catwoman, and some zombie types. And we've got a Jawa next. There she is. Yeah, funny story behind this, but that's for another time. Yeah, more zombies and one of the creatures out of Babylon 5. Borg dancing on the disco, girl with the little dragon. Can't remember her name. I should do, but. And this was a makeup show thing. And finally, him. And finally, that was Stephen First from back in the days when you could actually walk up to a guest and ask to take his photograph. They didn't always say yes, but usually they're in a good mood, so taking snaps was possible. That was in 1996 at a convention in Blackpool, and the other camera I was using was this thing, the OM2 Spot Program by Olympus. I'll talk about that another time. So anyway, if you like the pictures taken with this, you can have a look at my Flickr site. There'll be a link down below, and see you next time.